Hello everybody, and today we have an episode of The Benchwarmers. Because if you look at our lineup, the bench is in play. Roberto Piatti, Stephanie Magus, Jeff Crozier, Pat Keane, Paul Riccobeni all in the lineup today against the Spinners. Why are we doing this? Well, frankly, we've crushed the Spinners in 3 consecutive games. I feel, pretty good about our ability to beat this team up, and I mean, we might as well give people a day off to get their stamina up. Rob Troon on the hill today, the famous forkballer. Oh, one of the few starters in the lineup is RC Guerin. She's running for it, but she cannot get there. We are looking for the 4-game sweep here of the Spinners. And additionally, we've once again boosted a little bit of the skill level on both the pitching and batting ends. We're still technically at air quotes 40 ego because if you have this game, you know that it's the lowest setting you have of the ego settings that it shows. So the fact that I am a terrible base runner means that we're low. Oh no! That's deep! That's deep! And it is gone! Ricky Odell continues to be a bit of a pain in the ass for us. Second home run, just his 3rd RBI of the season off of Rob Troon. Rob has had a problem with the long ball. He probably always will have a problem with the long ball. I mean, that's the hazard of being a power pitcher now, isn't it? He's most effective when we have the slider and forkball working for us. And Jeff Crozier with the dive can't come up with it. And that is going to be a double. Oh, triple for Neville Tannen. I didn't think he would go for 3rd. All right, Iggy Bolt. 171. We had a great start from last game out from Eric Hawkins. And some early struggles here, though, for Rob Troon. It was a 1-run outing from Hawkins last time out on his birthday. And this is probably our last game of September, so wake me up when September ends. I apologize to everyone's ears. Base hit brings in a run. Brings up Marlon Olio, okay. Marlon has not played with us a lot. Also, their bullpen should be completely done. And once again, a problem in the outfield. And figures, I go with the bench. And we increase the pitching difficulty by 5 ego, and everything falls apart. So we might have to see some of the regular players get into this game at some point because, well, we're down 3-0 here in the 1st inning. And that's not a good feeling. Let's try to get the cutter inside corner. I'll take that. So some damage done with 4 hits and 3 runs. All right. RC Guerin, Dougie Bragg, Mike Magus will lead off. The only 3 starters in the lineup. Let's try and get this done. RC, 396 in the season, 1 home run, 11 RBI. And early on, it is Ronald Polbean who is rattled. We've seen him in this series. Fair ball. I'm going to stretch it to 2nd. I'm going to stretch it to 3rd, honestly, off of that. Jeez, that was a mishandled ball in right field. RC Guerin, lead off triple. Her 1st of the season. Dougie Bragg. He's been red hot lately. You can see the on fire mojo. And I kind of screwed up there pressing the button. Man. You can see why I don't really do why I keep the base running so low. I am terrible at it. We're going home. We're going home. There we go. RBI sack out from Mike Magus. RC again with a good bit of running. Roberto Pietti's been off. He's not been playing a lot lately, and I've kind of squandered his mojo, which is a shame. Shouldn't have swung at that. That's a bad pitch. And that was a good pitch. We got on top of it. All right. 1 hit, 1 run. It's going to be that kind of day, is it? All right. Isabel House. Hitting under 200 in the season with just a solo home run really to talk about power-wise. Fly ball. Steph's got that behind the plate. Pitcher's up. Let's not mess around. Let's let him have it. Oh, that's a bad pitch. Okay. That's a pitch you get away with when you're facing a pitcher. And then we'll give him something a little bit creative with this cutter on the lower part here. Oh, you got that. Okay. What about the fork? It's been the go-to strikeout pitch. And we got it. So B. Woodley, or B. Woody, has been largely controlled by our pitchers so far. I'd like to continue that. Because if you can shut down a team's leadoff hitter, you've got a lot to work with. Nice, double strikeouts. All right, so we're settling in on the hill. Steph Magus, Jeff Crozier, Pat Keene due up. Steph Magus hitting .258, got her first RBI last game. Very important that she generates some good offense because, of course, she is the backup catcher, and that's the bench player that plays the most. And that's a ground ball to the pitcher. Jeff Crozier, recent addition to the team, of course. Replaced Ramos Fingueros, and base hit. Nice. Question is, do I have to go for some base stealing today? Pat Keene, 364, just the one RBI. I'm a little surprised at that. He's been one of the more commonly used pinch hitters. And base hit up the middle. All right. They'll bring up Paul Riccobeni, hitting .278 on the season with 2 RBIs. He is not a good hitter. He is a pinch runner, defensive specialist, backup second baseman. So let's see what we can do here. Ball 2. That's a strike, and that's a foul ball. A little behind. That's better, but right to the shortstop. Okay. Takes away the sack play with Rob Troon, who's not had a hit all season. So, you know, it's not great. We'll see, though. All right, I'll take that. I've been really comfortable going after Woody, but I don't know. I've got faith in R.C. Guerin. She's up to .408 on the season. She's a good hitter. Let's see if she can just do her thing. Polbean's got really low accuracy, so he should get some good pitches to hit, or just balls. I got under it too much. Got under it. But it wasn't caught. Nice. That cashes in Crozier and Keene. Two RBI double. Dougie Braggs, game tied. Big chance, Dougie. Come on. Reward the immense patience I've had with your player. Oh, okay, okay. A nice little curve at the end. That's 3-1. He's rattled. And that'll be a walk. So bases juiced for the man you want to be bases juiced for. Sack fly first time up. Mike Magus, 25 RBI in the season. League leader. And unfortunately, just lines it into center field. Oh, it's not B. Woody in center field today. Is it? That's a guy in center field. All right. Ricky Odell. I don't know why. I think he just had like one massive game against me in exhibition mode. Why I think Ricky Odell is a really, really good player, or like really deadly player against us. I mean, don't get me wrong. He's got good stats. This Spinners team has been all about like the underachieving in this season so far. I don't remember what pitch he took for a home run. Oh no, that's not good. Oh, thank God. Thank God he didn't swing. Oh, thank God. Oh, okay. We struck out 3 in a row though. So we are rolling. All right, Neville Tannen. Triple last at bat, and that'll make it a 2-hit day with a base hit. All right. Iggy Bull. left fielder. Should figure out who. Oh, I was going to say there's a steal on. And R.C. Guerin. Big play in left field. Short circuits that plan right there. Shep County. Where is does Woody just... Am I mistaken in thinking that Woody is a female? Have to hit something to center field and have a look. All right, heart of the order today. Roberto Pietty, Steph Magus, and Jeff Crozier. Roberto Pietti's at-bats have actually dropped to the point where he's not on the league leaders anymore. And he'll ground out to Neville Tannen. All right, Steph Magus. Come on, Steph. Time to deliver. Oh, it's a good hit. It's caught, but it's a good hit. That is definitely a dude. Where is B? Is B Woody a dude? And I've been thinking that B Woody's a woman this whole time. And another base hit from Jeff Crozier. So he's having a solid day. 2 for 2 now. And that brings up Patty Keene. Averages up to 417. And another base hit. Nice. So we're getting some good stuff with like just the ground balls up the middle. I'm going to bring up Paul Riccobeni. 263 batting averages. It's amazing that I think 263 is a bad average, but like that's this game, I guess. Bases juiced. Bases juiced again for the pitcher, though, with 2 out. It's not great. He did get a hit last time. Adele Rathskeller in. Now, Rathskeller is really actually been their pitcher that has actually been able to shut me down a fair bit. And that, unfortunately, will end the inning. All right. Rob Troom back out to the hill. 39 pitches thrown through 3 innings, 3 Ks, 5 hits, 3 runs. Most of that in the first inning. So, since the first inning, he's been pretty good. This is the last guy that in the lineup that actually had a hit against him. Marlon Olio, the third baseman. Grounds to the shortstop, and Pat Keene's got the play. Oh, there it is. Okay, so Gad Anger is the center fielder. I'll have to see where is Woody playing then. I knew Woody was a female. She generally plays center field. Where is she? Let's go with the fork. The fork has been good today, and we just get out number 2. Isabel House. Opening up with the slider. I know. I keep saying don't open up with the slider, but it keeps coming back to me. And Roberto Pietty stabs it. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Still tied up at 3. Big day for R.C. Guerin, and she gets to lead off here. Triple, double, 2 RBI, bringing her tally up to 13 on the season. Go R.C. Ball 1. Ball 2 from Rathskeller. There we go. And base hit. She's now a home run short of the cycle. 3-hit day for R.C. Guerin. Needed someone to step up and lead, and she is doing that. Whoa. What was that pitch? All right, the 1-1. We're going for a stolen base. There we go. RC with the base stolen. Foul ball. 2-2. I was late on that. I should have let it go. I think it was a ball. It might have been a strike, but I think it was a ball. All right, Mike Magus, runner in scoring position. 0 for 1 today. And that's going to be 0 for 2, I think. Might be able to advance to third off the play, though. Go, 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 go! No! Double play! Too aggressive on the base running path. All right. Rathskeller to lead off. Followed by Woody and Odell. I think Woody is playing second base today. We'll see the confirmation on that, maybe. She is playing second base. Okay, so she's just she's got like that utility ability. No real second position sort of thing. Don't usually see that from a center fielder. Normally a center fielder is like a left or right fielder secondary position, I think, in this game. Or just outfield in general. Like we have with Sean Kinney. Rob Troon with the quick retirement. Brings up Ricky Odell. Throw that slider. Let's try the fork. Fooled him. Good. What about the high heat? There you go. And the cutter. Used all 4 pitches this at bat, so hey, people say I'm predictable. Fork ball again. Ah, fair, no! Just fair, but we'll hold it to a base hit. And that'll bring up Neville Tannen. Problem is, it's a base hit with Neville Tannen, so like oh, I don't like that pitch. I like the selection, but not the actual result. Actually, I don't mind the result. Roberto Piatti with a nice stretch there gets the out. Roberto Piatti coming up to bat here. 0 for 2 on the day. Bottom of the 5th. I am thinking about... Oh, way ahead of that. Way ahead of that, and that was a bad pitch to swing at. Ah. Bad. Okay. There we go. Steph's on. That'll bring up Jeff Crozier, who's had a pretty solid day. 2 for 2 with a pair of singles. It's kind of been slap hitting. Nothing really, like, you know, threatening for extra bases or anything, but I'll take a 3rd single right now. And see if we can get something from... from whoever's on deck. Drive it. Might be caught. Or it might be gone. Jeff Crozier talking about how he hadn't threatened with extra bases, and he goes deep for the 2nd time this season. Puts us up 5-3. Big hit. 6 RBIs for Crozier on the season. And that brings up Patty Keene. Also has a pair of singles. And that will end there, though. Grounder second base. Brings up Paul Riccobeni, who's back up to 300. And I really need to stop swinging at that pitch. Although I don't mind the ending there, because I was like tempted to go to the bullpen, and I mean, I would like to get a 6th inning out of Rob the cocaine addict Troom. Braddock. Dougie Braggs makes the play. Sipping on some Hennessy. I don't know why that song is in my head. Oh, big play! Oh, no! Error at first base by Roberto Piatti. That better be charged to Piatti and not to Keene. That was a good throw. Marlon Olio. Suddenly, instead of 2 outs, nobody on. We've got Olio with a chance to cash in some runs. And Rob Troon don't like that. Rob Troon don't play. Weird. Weird! That's the weirdest double play I've ever seen. I thought, like, it was a foregone conclusion he'd just stay at 3rd base. And he did back off, and then, I don't know, things got weird. Alright. Rob, we're kind of at the end of where I want to use you as a pitcher. So let's go to the bullpen, or let's go to the defensive side of things. Byron Dirksen is the obvious choice for a pinch hit. However, I kind of think I might need to bring him into the game because Roberto Piatti is struggling and is now low mojo. So that would be the first baseman choice. Because I don't really have another one, frankly. I mean, I guess I could move myself over to... Hang on. What is my secondary position again? Yeah, okay. I could move myself over. But then I don't have a 3rd baseman to bring in, really. So, let's keep Byron for that kind of situation, and we're going to go with Kevin Greer as the pinch hitter. Not that there's a drop off to. I mean, look at the power, look at the contact, look at the speed. It's all good. I'm not liking that pitch, but and of course I swing at a ball. I swing at a ball, I get jammed up, and that retires it. All right, RC single, triple, double, 2 RBI. Can she get the homer? Speed is under it. That was not. I'm going to maintain that was not necessarily a bad pitch to swing at. I just got under it. All right, Doug Bragg has been struggling a little bit today, and that will end it. All right, base hit. Mike Magus stepping in. Rathskeller's still on the hill. She's up to 27 pitches, which is a fair bit. Like, that stamina is not good. Turned on that one well, but that's a play. All right, so the struggles against Rathskeller continue. I don't know who's due up. This is the one thing. Where are we? We're in the top of the 7th inning. Let's go with Hobby. All right, back third of the order. Wouldn't have been any reason to go like Boonsing or anything. And I don't think we need the long relief of Martin Edmonds, I don't think. Think we should be able to finish this game off with Javier and with Rooster Sunquist. We're getting closer to the ego, you'd think, though. We had to work for this one, but we also, are using the bench. There we go. Let's try the change. Oh, I fooled her, but she still hit it. Interesting. There we go. In the dirt, but gets the job done. All right, Rathskeller. Yeah, I was going to say, we're getting a pinch hitter. Horst Hanspringer enters the game. Oh, no. Oh, no. No! Javier's perfect ERA. It's over. Pinch hit solo shot from Horace Hanspringer. First of the season. Oh, that's heartbreaking. It was not a good pitch. And base hit by B. Woody. Ricky Odell. Dangerous hitter. They are lighting the changeup up, so that's a bit of a concern. But we don't need the changeup. We got the other junk. There you go. Strikeout of Ricky Odell. Lily Gleaming, the closer, will come in to try to get a hold. Piety, Magus, and Crozier due up. That's not what it's going to be, though. Roberto, you made that error. Now you're low. We're bringing Byron in. Bring the heat. And ground out to the shortstop. God damn it. The pinch hitting has not worked out too well today. Steph Magus, 1 for 3, 265. I actually really don't want to use Ziggy, so she's going to stay in the game, even though this would be kind of a spot where you think about a pinch hitter. Oh, good hit. Extra bases if it lands. It won't. I'm happy with that, though. Took to the warning track. All right, come on, Jeff Crozier. Make it happen. Strike one. Check the pitch in time. That's ball 2. Might have been a strike, but probably should have let it go. And Crozier to the left center gap, but it is caught by Gantz Anger. So we need one more inning out of Javier. Oh, just past Patty Keene at short. That is maybe Pat's lone weakness at shortstop, defensively speaking. There you go! Byron turns a double play ball. was going to say, Pat does have a little bit of lack of range because of the fact that... Oh! Almost a big chance per play. This is the most struggles I've had with Javier. Mind you, this is also the highest pitching. That was a good pitch selection also for that, because they were going for it, and I threw the heat four-seamer. Would have given us a good chance to pick off the runner. And pop up to Paul Riccobeni, and he makes the play. Patrick Keane, Paul Riccobeni, and Javier Perez Torres due up. Javi will be a pinch hitter. Probably Sean Kinney. There we go. Pat Keane continues to do his thing. Alright. If this were the 9th, I'd pinch hit. Or pinch run. But I kind of want Pat's defense out there. And we used up Kevin Greer. So the problem is that I'd have to bring Sonia in. And then we got no arm at shortstop because Paul would have to move over to short. So that doesn't work. Sean Kinney. Pinch hitter. The pinch hitters have been terrible. And that is my fault. Okay, Rooster. Into the game. Back third of the lineup. Alright. Let's make it happen. Just past Mike Magus at third base. Gathered in by R.C. Guerin. And pinch hitter Wingspan Trickster into the game. Yes, I know it's a slider. But they're sitting on my heat with Rooster. And I mean, what else do I have? There we go! Can we get it? No! Ha! Too much speed. Too much speed. Pinch hitter Sammy Short. Okay. Let's try the cutter on the outside. Step Magus with the throw out. Get out of here, son. And we got the strike. That's not going to do it. You know what? We're going right back to it. Rooster's thing is the heat. We know what brought us to the dance. Let's do it. Oh. You know what would be great if I had a 4th pitch with Rooster and it was the forkball. But of course the closer can only have 3 pitches. There we go. Woo. Tight one. 5-4 victory for the Mean Machine. Endured a really, really bad first inning, but delivered in the end. Gotta see who got that air. I'm hoping it was Roberto, because I thought Pat Keane had a more than fine throw. Offensively, R.C. Guerin, big hero, 2 RBI, 3-hit day. 3-hit day for Jeff Crozier, also 2 RBI, good day. Pat Keane, 3 hits. Myself and Roberto held pretty silent. 0 for 6 combined with an RBI. Not much from the bench replacements, if we're being honest. On their side, Neville Tannen had 3 hits. Ricky Odell, solo homer. RBIs from County, Oleo, and Horst Handspringer as a pinch hitter. And in the pitching, Rob True, not a bad outing. 6 hits through 6 innings, 3 runs, 3 strikeouts. Gave up the 1 homer, gets his 2nd win of the season. Javi Perez Torres, the perfect season is over. 2 innings, 4 hits. Gave up his first earned run of the season. Still has a very impressive 0.79 ERA, but it is now Rooster Sundquist, the only man not to have given up a run this season. We got to Pole Bean pretty early. Raskeller we got to a little bit, but she was actually really hard to hit. So it's a shame she takes the loss. And Gleaming cleaned up with 2 good innings at the end. 3 stars, R.C. Guerin, Jeff Crozier, and Ricky Odell from the Spinners. So the Spinners give us a run for our money in the final game of the 4-game set we have against them. And we obviously have some simming to do, so let's just get to that. Oops. Oh, no. Now I gotta remember all my ego stuff. Oh, no. I'll fiddle with that later. Remember most of it. Alright, simulate. We'll just do that big load of simulation because we are going to have a second load of simulation because Shannon Drake is up for the simulation this week. So Ziggy Madison because of fatigue. Roberto Piatti out. Kevin Greer is coming in. Although I'm very tempted to use Pat Keene a little bit. And then, of course, Sean Kenny back in the lineup. But Crozier is really, really hot right now. How to use him, though? You know what? We'll give him a game over Sean and see what happens. Let's just try that. He will bat last, though. I always forget that this doesn't sub people around. Oh, actually, I guess Braggs is going to hit number 2. Byron, me, Ziggy. There. That'll be the lineup. Okay. Let's see what happens. Yeah, offense kind of went quiet. And we took a 4-1 loss to the Burners. Simulate the next couple of games. Logman beat the Justice. Firebirds versus the Nightmare. Thank you, Firebirds. The more losses the Nightmares take, the better for us. Outlaws, Rippers. Outlaws beat them. And the Spinners beat up on the Torpedoes. So, makes our sweep of them look that much better. Scampers beat the Fresh Hellions. Scampers are on a hell of a run. Monarchy pick up a win. Gold Coats Venom. That'll be the Gold Coats who are on their own pretty good run. And the Hatchets beat the War Wagons. And the Wardens had a little bit of a run going, and that ends at the hands of the Clankers. Champs Dive Bombers, thank you. So both the Nightmares and the Champs lose. So we really didn't lose any ground. We have a 2.5 game lead at the top. Still, I think, the best team, although the Hatchets are within a half game of us now. Still leading our division, still doing good. The Outlaws and the Gold Coats are starting to really turn in some good results over in the Ultimate Conference and are looking like the teams to beat there. So, that's looking good. Team that's really fallen off is the Torpedoes, who are down to 10-7. Scampers are on a charge. Look out for them. Okay. Let's talk league leaders. So, R.C. Guerin has taken over the batting average league, 455. Theodore Peacock was at 460 and has dropped. I have dropped substantially. I'm down to 413. Ouch. I am still leading in the home runs. I am still the RBI leader. Byron Dirksen with 22. Secondary batting, on-base percentage. Sean Kenny's our man there in second behind Peacock. I do have the best slugging percentage, the best on-base plus slugging percentage, so I'm still doing really well. Hits, we're starting to get outpaced by Ethan Muscles of the Gold Coats, who's up to 31 hits. Byron Dirksen tied for the lead in extra base hits. Congratulations. Runs scored, Sean Kenny leading the way with 22. Stolen bases, Sonia and RC in the mix. And then on the pitching side of things, Sean Lawrenson, Eric Hawkins in the win count are our guys. Lawrenson, of course, big RBI, or the big ERA man. Sean Lawrenson there with the whip. Rob Troom with the whip. Doing pretty well, just kind of all around. And, of course, dominating the walks per 9 and the strikeout ratios, as always. So that's always good. All right, quick look at the team stats, and then we're done for today. So our leader in hits, Sean Kenny, is now in a 3-way tie with Kevin Greer and Byron Dirksen on 27 hits apiece. Home runs, 8 for me, 6 for Kevin, 4 for Byron, Dougie, and Roberto. RBIs, I'm leading the way with 25, 22 for Byron, and 17 for Kevin. Average, excluding pitchers and dudes with very low at-bat counts. RC Guerin, 455. Then it is 429 for Kenny, and Piety at 425. I'm going to consider 40 at-bats sufficient, frankly. On-base percentage, Kenny, Guerin, Piety. Slugging, me. Jeff Crozier is in second place, but isn't counting because of a lack of playtime, basically. Roberto Piety, and then it is Sean Kenny. And then me, Piety, and Kenny, and on-base runs. Piety, total bases, or pardon me, Kenny, total bases, me. Double king, Byron and RC tied there. Sean's triple king. Walks, me. Strikeouts, Byron and Doug still the worst there. 4 stolen bases for RC and for Paul, and for Sonia. Paul's on 3. Sean is on 2. Sean has been stealing bases with the Sin games, I think, a lot. Oh, and the air, by the way, was to Roberto Piety, who is our most efficient home run hitter. It is still me at 7-8-7. Pitching. So Shannon Drake got the loss, dropping to 2-2 on the season. Still a respectable 5.40 or 4.50 ERA. It is the worst on the staff, but I mean, that's not bad. Rooster is still perfect. Best whip on the team. Rooster 0.4, Sean 0.7, and also Rob and Martin are under 1 as well. Javier has unfortunately slipped over the 1 whip due to that kind of bad 2-inning outing. And actually, Javier has become the most used pitcher out of the bullpen now with 12 1/3 innings pitched. So that's good. Good to see. All right. Who's my efficiency guy? Pitches per inning, still Sean. Although Rooster is up to second place there on 10.6. Javier 11.451. All right, so what's up next? Next up, we'll be up against the Burners, finishing off our 2-game set with them. I think it's a 2-game set anyways. And it is Sean Lawrenson on the hill. Sean, give me a hit up if you want to join me for that one. I'm going to have to fix my ego settings because everything got reset. Damn it! Yeah, we'll be looking to do some things. Let's see here. What's the lineup going to look like? Jeff is making it really hard to bench him because it's still good. But I don't think I can keep Sean out of the lineup for 3 straight games. So Sean is back in the lineup. And that's probably what it's going to look like. Yeah, I mean Jeff's actually just on the locked in now, so I'll keep myself. I was pondering starting Jeff at third base. He is a utility player. It's not something I've been really using him for because he's also the 4th out. We have really few outfielders. We have like 3 dedicated outfielders and just a bunch of people who can kind of play in the outfield. Jesus. The power that he has and the contact boost that he has is ridiculous. Sean is at this point insane. It's just insane. All right, so we'll look to get revenge on the Burners next time around. That's a disappointing loss. We'll be up against Nino Wiebe, who presumably is their ace pitcher. They should be at their ace pitcher. He is a right-hander. For an ace, doesn't really have anything going for him. And I guess the only other thing to look for is, I mean, we did lose these guys, so what do they have to offer us in terms of stuff? So their starting pitching is exceedingly weak. They're very fast, really good bullpen, high contact. Yeah, you can see the starting pitching is terrible. Those ERAs are, outside of Bubba Sardi, who's their worst starter, really, really high. The bullpen is great. They got Billy Plaintiff as a solid solid closer. On the batting side, nothing much. A couple of 10 RBI guys. This is the team that has Theodore Peacock on it. Okay, so we'll have to try to shut down Peacock. Although, to be honest, Peacock's 453 batting average doesn't seem to actually be translating to much for the team because, well, he's got 5 RBIs. He's not even really hitting a lot of extra base hits. 3 doubles, no triples, no home runs, 27 bases. I mean, if that's going to be your big offensive weapon, I think we got this. Anyways, we'll see next time. Versus the Burners. Revenge game. And maybe we'll have Sean on commentary. Don't know. We'll see. Probably will be my first game in October.